Buddham Saranam Gacchami. Dhammam Saranam Gacchami. Sangham Saranam Gacchami. I go for refuge in the Buddha. I go for refuge in the Dharma. I go for refuge in the Sangha. Buddham Saranam Gacchami. Dhammam Saranam Gacchami. Sangham Saranam Gacchami. And we'll begin with our customary 15 minutes of seated meditation. Chant the Gatha on opening the sutras. This Dharma, incomparably profound and minutely subtle, is rarely encountered even in hundreds of thousands of millions of ages. Now we see it, hear it, hold, and maintain it. May we completely realize the true mind of all Buddhas. All right. So tonight, coming to us by way of hotel Wi-Fi, the Dharma is being brought to us by Brother Hangdal.
Greetings. Let's hope that hotel Wi-Fi holds up. So I'd like to set the stage for you here. We've got the Student Union building at a major university overlooking the quad and the campus. And there's two undergrads sitting there staring out the windows in lounge chairs, arguing about the state of ultimate reality. And they just came from a class discussing these items, and they're having trouble getting around them. And the one says, okay, so look, see the flagpole there out on the quad? There's a flag on it, and it's flapping around. The flag is moving. I don't care what you say, what the professor says, what anybody says, flag's moving. The other student says, no, I don't think you're getting it. It's not flagged. Wind is moving. Flag is just there. Wind is moving. It's the wind that's the ultimate reality in this situation. They're going back and forth, and it just so happens that three professors are on their way through the student union, going to a faculty meeting. Professor Huining, Professor Wu Min, and Professor San. And they're walking by, and they hear these students arguing about this, and they look at each other and say, okay, we've got to deal with this. They've obviously totally missed the point, and yeah, we need to go straighten them out. So they walk up. Young men, we need to straighten this out because you're obviously not understanding what we're talking about. Yes, says Professor Huining, it's not the wind and it's not the flag, it's mind that's moving. And they look at him. And the other two professors look at him too, and they both go, what? And Wu Min says, it's not wind, it's not the flag, and it's not the mind. What's the matter with you? Why do you think it's the mind? And Professor San says, nah, there is no mind. Where is this mind? How could mind be moving or not moving? You can't show me the mind. And Wu Min pipes up again, and he says, you've missed it talking about it. Now the ancestors are crying, we've wasted the tuition of these students. What do you mean? At that point, our buddy Sid wanders up. He just scored some free coffee over at the cafeteria, and he walks up and he's, wow, hey, old dudes, you know, wind, flag, mind, moving, not moving, whatever. What's the point at which all those things meet or don't meet? And then he wandered off to go find a co-ed to hang out with. The undergrad sat there and wondered why they spent their tuition on the class, and the three professors went arguing down the hallway. It's often like that in these cases. If you read them and you read the commentary and you read the thoughts and read the different teachers. But what is the point of intersection? That's what I'm interested in talking about tonight. These events, these moments, the flag flapping in the wind in the mind where nothing is moving and everything is moving. The moments that we talk about no attainment with nothing to attain except all bodhisattvas attain it. It's where subject and object meet. Without conception, without thought, without words, without analysis, without explanation. That's where we get hung up. We have to explain it. But subject and object just meet. And neither they nor it are it. So to give you an example, we talk a lot in Zen about the stories of the cart, the famous cart, the ox cart. It's rolling along. And we use the image of the wheel to represent lots of things. What's the true value of the wheel? You could say it's the empty space in the hub where it connects to the axle. Or maybe it's the outer space on the rim where it connects to the ground. But do the wheel and the axle do anything? No, because the axle connects to the cart. And the harness connects to the oxen by way of a harness that has eye hooks or eye rings and hooks. And all of these things interconnect. And it's the point of connection, the subject and object, the motion and stillness that make the cart move forward. Without the interpenetrations of these things, without all these connections, there is no cart, there is no ground, there is no moving, there is no rider, there is no driver on the cart. And with all the interconnections, they all are, but they are all. There's not a separation. The hub is nothing. The hub is an empty void where objects connect. The space in the middle of the ring on the harness is nothing. It's an empty void where the harness and the clip connect. Mind, wind, flag, without thinking, without naming, without discussing, without calling them this, that, here or there, moving or not moving. What is the point of intersection at which that which is seen is that which is seer? Neither exist independently, and what does exist is something completely other.
Thank you, brother. So let's go back and have another 15 minutes of seated meditation. We'll chant the Heart Sutra. Mahaprajna Paramita Hridaya Sutra Avalokiteshvara Bodhisattva, when practicing deeply the Prajna Paramita, perceives that all five skandhas are empty and is safe from all suffering and distress. Shariputra, form does not differ from emptiness. Emptiness does not differ from form. That which is form is emptiness. That which is emptiness, form. The same is true of feelings, perceptions, impulses, consciousness. Shariputra, all dharmas are marked with emptiness. They do not appear or disappear, are not tainted or pure, do not increase or decrease. Therefore in emptiness, no form, no feeling, perceptions, impulses, consciousness, no eyes, no ears, no nose, no tongue, no body, no mind, no color, no sound, no smell, no taste, no touch, no object of mind, no realm of eyes, and so forth, until no realm of mind consciousness, no ignorance, and also no extinction of it, and so forth, until no old age and death, and also no extinction of them, no suffering, no origination, no stopping, no path, no cognition, also no attainment, with nothing to attain. The Bodhisattva depends on Prajna Paramita, and the mind is no hindrance. Without any hindrance, no fears exist. Far apart from every perverted view, one dwells in nirvana. In the three worlds, all Buddhas depend on Prajna Paramita and attain Anuttara Samyak Sambodhi. Therefore know that Prajna Paramita is the great transcendent mantra, is the great bright mantra, is the utmost mantra, is the supreme mantra, which is able to relieve all suffering and is true, not false. So proclaim the Prajna Paramita mantra. Proclaim the mantra which says Gate Gate Para Gate Parasam Gate Bodhi Swaha Gate Gate Para Gate Parasam Gate Bodhi Swaha Gate Gate Para Gate Parasam Gate Bodhi Swaha. Do our personal dedications of merit. All sentient beings are one seamless body and pass quickly from birth to death. We remember those who cared for us and are gone, those who are ill, those who are at war, who are hungry and who are in pain. May they heal and have peace. We especially dedicate our service to Simon Reese Gartland, Kate Ida, Justin Witterlake, Mike Gingy Wood. There's anyone you'd want to add in now?
Melanie Bixby and Emily Epstein.
The James, Allen, and Spencer families.
Anyone else?
One for all the prisoners and all of Palestine. And yep, that's all. Thank you.
And
Harris McDonald, Joanne Sheridan, Bailey Sheridan.
all beings in the 10 directions, subject to the greed, hatred, and delusion of themselves and others. All Buddhas throughout space and time, all Bodhisattva, Mahasattvas, wisdom beyond wisdom, Maha Prajna Paramita. We'll do a faith and practice vow. I will never retreat and will be firm in my mind in this correct Dharma. I will escape from the samsaric cycle of birth and death and definitely will see my original face. I will be sure to inherit the life of insight of the Buddha and save all sentient beings. Brother Hangdal.
Infinite realms of light and dark convey the Buddha mind. Birds and trees and stars and we ourselves come forth in perfect harmony. We practice and recite this for all beings in grateful thanks to our many guides along the way.
And we'll recite the 4 great Bodhisattva vows. Sentient beings are numberless. We vow to help them all. Delusions are countless. We vow to see through them all. Opportunities to awaken are infinite. We vow to embrace them all. The Buddha way is endless. We vow to embody it. Life and death are of supreme importance. Time passes swiftly by and opportunities to awaken are easily lost. Strive to realize your true nature and do not squander your time by night or day.